never want to do this. Instead, I want you to steal this little design hack I often use. It is guaranteed to save you heaps of time this Q4. And once I learned this little design hack, I actually started making sales in my print-on-demand Etsy shop. So not only did it save me time, it kept me from wasting time. Here we are on Etsy and I came across this bestseller. What should we do with this market research? Many people are simply going to want to just recreate this. And if that's your current design strategy, then you're probably finding yourself wanting to click out of this video right about now. But what if what I'm about to share is not as hard as you think it is? What do you have to lose? Just keep listening. Okay, I'm going to pop a timer up right here. You have 5 seconds. Brainstorm as many ways as you can think of to innovate on this design, and go. All right, time's up. Did you think of other animals you could put inside the ghost sheet? Did you think of funny text that you could add? Did you think of a way to niche down on this design? The first way we're going to innovate on this design today is by putting a different animal in that ghost sheet. Etsy already has pages and pages of search results of dogs and ghost sheets just like this one. And as cute as I think my little doggy Tucker would look in a ghost sheet, we are not going to subscribe to that monkey see, monkey do, or perhaps it's doggy see, doggy do strategy of designing today. We are going to forge our own path on Etsy. Now, this design aesthetic is very popular, so we are going to follow these 5 images across the front of the shirt, all wearing ghost sheets. Perhaps there's already a niche that you've been working in and getting traction in. Then I would suggest starting there. Is there a way you can make a design like this in your niche? But today, together, we're going to do capybaras, which is a funny little rodent that is taking Etsy by storm. There's lots and lots of searches for capybara shirts on Etsy, and there's not that much competition according to eRank. eRank is the tool I'm using to pull this data, and I'll leave a link to them down below in the description if you'd like to check them out. Now, usually I would go right over to Creative Fabrica to pull my images, but when I do a search on Creative Fabrica for capybaras wearing ghost sheets, well, nothing's turning up. And a problem like this, once upon a time, would have me going a total different direction and would be the kiss of death for this design idea. But not anymore, because Kittl has us covered. We're going to use Kittl's AI feature to create our own capybara images wearing ghost sheets. And this is even better because that means there's one little extra step that someone has to go through in order to create this type of design. So it's actually maybe a good thing that no one on Creative Fabrica has actually made this design element yet. In the description of this video, you'll find a little link that will get you over to Kittl, and you'll also find a coupon code there. If you use it, you'll get a little discount on your first purchase. Once we're there, we'll go to New Project, and at the top, I'm going to click POD Presets. I can go down to Printify now, and I can choose the t-shirt, and now all my settings are set up for a t-shirt setting fulfilled with Printify. It's perfect. Oftentimes, the artboard is way too big when you first come in, so I just use my fingers like this, and I'm able to pull it where I want it. And once you have it manipulated where you've got space to work, we're going to go over to the left. It's that second icon up from the bottom that I just clicked on. It's the IA image generator. And we're going to put in this prompt: a capybara wearing a ghost costume. And now I'm going to go ahead and generate what they're going to come up with. And it just takes a second. It's doing its thinking. And what I get here is really not what I want. I don't want it to have a background. I want it to be more cartoony. So we're going to try this again and check this out. This is where it gets cool. I can infuse what it's doing with one of these images. I'm going to choose this one here. It'll take that same prompt, and now I've chosen that image for it to infuse the prompt with. And it's going to give me something in that styling. All right, so we're getting closer here. This is really not quite what I want, though. This is all about getting the prompt right and mixing it with the right style. So I'm going to put this on fast forward so you can see everything that I come up with. I'm not going to change the prompt. I am just going to kind of test out these different styles of clip art. So I'm doing a whole bunch of different styles of clip art and just regenerating these little capybaras. I'm really not loving the way this is coming out. So we're going to go hit this button Advanced. We're going to leave the prompt. And then down here, I can actually upload an image. I've uploaded that picture there, the image with all of the dogs together wearing the ghost sheets. So now we can infuse our prompt with that image. And I'm curious to see what we're going to get when we do that. Because I feel like the little capybaras we've been getting so far look like they're wearing ripped sheets. They really don't look like ghosts. And I got that fun image there of the dogs from Creative Fabrica. I will leave them linked down below. Oh, I like this much better. Okay, this is definitely a step in the right direction. So let's erase our capybaras that look like they're wearing ripped sheets. And let's generate some new capybaras with looking more like in this element. So I'm just regenerating with the same prompt and still infusing it with this picture of the ghost dogs that I have here. Now I've got a bunch, but they do have this white background on them, but we can fix that real fast. We're going to go over here to the AI background remover, and I'm just going to go through real quick and see. There we go. I can layer him right there. There's no more white background. So I'll go through real quick and just remove that white background on each of these so they have a transparent background. Now they're all looking to the left. I would like for some of them to, be looking the other direction. So this still needs for me to play around with it a little bit. I think first I'll go ahead and just get them spaced out. So my 5 capybaras are spaced out nicely along our page here. Now we're getting somewhere. I generated a few more of them. I'm going to show you how to flip one of them. This guy here. Let's flip him. So I'm going to select him. And then I'm going to hit those 3 dots. And then I'm going to flip him. You could do vertically or horizontally. So I flipped him vertically so he could be turned the other direction. And I decided, the way they were fitting, I decided that I wanted them to be kind of overlapping and in 2 rows. I saw some of the best sellers with the dogs set up like this. I also had generated a few more, and I got that one little guy that's facing the front. So I really wanted him. So I've downloaded that image that I just had up there, but we're going to list this. Well, I would want to list this a few times. So I have it the way I just had it with the 2 layers of capybaras. Now I'm going to do just the 5 straight across. And I'm going to download it like this because I would go ahead and just list it both ways. I think they're different enough that I would try both of them. I'm just taking a second now to go ahead and download this with a transparent background. Now, I want to try another prompt and infuse it with those dogs that we had there. So let's try this again. A graphic exactly like the one uploaded, except instead of 5 dogs dressed as ghosts, make them 5 capybaras dressed as ghosts. None of the capybaras should be cut off on the sides because I tried it this one time and this is pretty cute, but it's all cut off. So that's no good. Oh no, this is not what I want. They do not look ghosty at all. Okay, so I really encourage you to just keep at it. Here are the 2 images I downloaded earlier. I'm in the advanced section again. Maybe this time we change our prompt just a little bit. I know we could do better than this. Let's add the sentence. The graphic should look exactly like the one provided, but the capybaras should not be cut off. I feel like it could have, okay, no. Oh, some of these look like cows and some of them look like dogs. And some of them look like capybaras. All right, let's try it again. I just know we could do it. We're going to have it this time. Obviously, the one you see in front of you right here was a fail, but check this out. The prompt I'm putting here, recreate this picture with capybaras instead of dogs. They should be wearing sheets that make them look like ghosts. And some of them can have witch hats on and a whimsical style. It's calling the picture that I downloaded, that I uploaded into the system on Kiddle, it's calling it whimsical style. So it's doing its thinking. I already saw what it came up with. It's actually quite excellent. It's definitely the best try so far. Wait for it. Drum roll, please. Here it comes. Woo! I think it came out really cute. So this is definitely different than the one we already have. I think this would be a really great addition to our shirt. I would try this up on our shirt. I might try it up just like this. I might try it up with some text, like a funny pun with capybaras. So I would try it up a couple different ways. This just shows you where there's a will, there is a way. As you can see, I'm really not good at this whole AI thing, and yet I was able to create some kind of cool designs because I stuck with it, and I just kept kind of trying different prompts and getting a little closer and tweaking. So you can totally do this, you can play with it, and you can get yourself some cool designs. Now, there are other ways that you can add value to the market. Remember, we want to innovate on this idea of the doggies and ghosts. We do not want to recreate it. So some other ideas for you on ways that you can innovate on this idea. Using the dog example or taking it to another niche and using some other type of creature under the ghost, you can then also add a pun or some type of funny text. Puppa normal activity, super duper cute. You can mix the ghost dogs with another trending look. This social club type of design has been super popular. You can niche down, like in this example here, we've got Rottweilers. Probably going to have to use the AI to do that type of design as well. When I looked at Creative Fabrica, I found a couple of Rottweiler images because there's already a Rottweiler one popular on Etsy. So if you want to be ahead of the masses and now niche that down with some other type of dog, you're probably going to have to recreate that with AI. You're probably not going to find anyone on Creative Fabrica creating images like that until there's a need for it on Etsy, is what I'm finding. So you'll probably have to do AI if you want to do another one, say Morkies, with the ghosts holding Morkies. Finding a way to make this a group design like this person did, super clever whenever you can find something that's really trending and really hot, really popular, and find a way to add elements to it to make it a group design. This an entire vet office can wear, but don't just think dogs and ghosts here. We can now take that to other niches, put something else inside those ghosts, and make it another type of group niche. Just got to kind of brainstorm and be open to having ideas like that. And then total another take on this is instead of we could stick with the dogs, but instead of putting them in ghost sheets, let's do something else Halloween-y. In this example, there are mummy dogs. So and this doesn't even have to stay within the dog niche. Now we could actually go do capybaras and wrapped in mummy tape. The ideas are endless, all born from this idea of dogs and ghost sheets. There's infinite possibilities based on that research that now we could go make something totally new and be the person that's setting that trend on Etsy. I hope you have so much creative energy now and you've got lots of ideas to go and make something totally unique and put it out there for Q4. Quick update, if you have purchased that calendar resource, that Q4 calendar resource from me, I did just do a big update on it. I re-emailed it to everybody that has purchased it. So, just double check your email, make sure that you have that new updated one. I added some things to it. There is more on that resource than you could ever accomplish in just one Q4. It's meant to be used year after year. If you are looking for some extra support and would like to get that resource, I will put it down in the description below, a link to it. It is complete with listing dates, so you have your items up for the different niches that are coming up in Q4 in the right time frame so that you're capitalizing on the traffic that's coming onto Etsy and searching for those things. Also, lots of ideas for products that sell really well during Q4. I did add a whole section on ornaments when I did the update on it with lots of niches that would be a really good stab to make ornaments in. I'll also leave this completely free video resource linked up here, but you might want to check out Tucker's tip before heading over there. Tucker, take it away.